Good evening, Valley Page Turners. Thank you for joining me for our story time tonight. I hope you're finding some good books to share and read with your families. I'm going to read Charlie's Superhero Underpants. This one is written by Lee Wildish and illustrated by Paul Bright. This is an old favorite of mine. And of course, who doesn't love a funny story about underpants? Charlie's Superhero Underpants. And all the things that he did while he got to wear those. Let's find out what happens. On a wild and windy day, round about the end of May, a great and gusting gale blew the washing clean away. Socks and vest, a woolly hat, but far worse than all of that, young Charlie's Superhero Underpants. It was windy like that, wasn't it, today? As it soared into the sky, the washing billowed, flapped and swirled, until it slowly scattered to all corners of the world. Though they searched for days and nights with boats and planes and satellites, they found no trace of Charlie's underpants. Wonder where they could be. They had POW across the front in giant letters, bold and black, with kerzap and oof and splat a little smaller on the back. And villains would take fright as Charlie pulled his pants up tight, his scarlet superhero underpants. Look at all the things that he did while he was wearing those. Charlie packed some sandwiches, some sardines, and some soap. Really important. A mirror, fan, and toothbrush, and a big brass telescope. Don't worry and don't wait, he said. I may be back quite late, but I've got to find my scarlet underpants. First, Charlie grabbed a ride with a band and a balloon. They crossed the choppy channel to a bouncy, brassy tune. Then they saw a fine French fox wearing Sister Sophie's socks, but no sign of Charlie's underpants. See, the fox is wearing her socks. Charlie hiked across the endless plain of the Serengeti, where the insects made him itchy, the sunshine made him sweaty. There he saw a lion with a stripy shirt and a tie on, but no scarlet superhero underpants. Charlie climbed and clambered up the plateau of Peru, where the breeze that blows at night makes you shiver through and through. He found a pair of llamas wearing Brother Ben's pajamas, but he couldn't find his scarlet underpants. Charlie searched the length of the mighty Mississippi, though the Mississippi's muddy and the mud's all soft and slippy, and an alligator sat wearing Grandpa's woolly hat, but it wasn't wearing Charlie's underpants. Boy, all these things went lots of places, didn't they? Charlie was fed up. He felt lonely, tired, and small on a steep and snowy hillside in the mountains of Nepal, when suddenly he saw in a land of ice and cold a huge and hairy creature, something wondrous to behold. Charlie blinked and rubbed his eyes. It couldn't be. It could. What do you think it is? For there in Charlie's underpants a Yeti proudly stood. Oh my goodness. Do you think those underpants fit him? I don't think so. cried Charlie. "They're the ones I love the most." "But they're mine now," growled the Yeti. "They keep me warm as toast." "I'll swap you," Charlie said. "You'll be snug from toes to head if you'll give me back my scarlet underpants." I think he's going to do it. Charlie thanked the Yeti and he pulled his pants up tight. They had pow across the front, so he put them on just right. He raised one arm up high and he flew up into the sky in his scarlet superhero underpants. There's the back, where it says Kerzap. Woof! Splat! I hope that you've enjoyed listening to this story, and I hope that you'll find some time to read during this break. And remember, you can always go to our Valley page, Facebook page turners, and listen to all the stories that we've had by lots of your teachers. And also let us know what you're reading. We want to hear from you. So send us a message, or you can even put a comment on this page, and we'd love to hear from you and what you're reading. If you need help finding books to read, just let me know and I'll be happy to send you some ideas. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon. We love you and miss you.